Hello boys, my name is Yoshi. Welcome back to the bonus episode stuff of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, and I'm not gonna lie, this game feels more empty than I initially expected. In the last video, we finished off all of the quiet moments, and now probably the only thing we need to do now is either finish a bunch of collectibles or gosh, who knows what, so I figured since I still need area coins, I think it's time to maybe take on the end game content stuff. Or specifically what I'm saying is Alchemoth. Since Alchemoth has some of the strongest monsters in the game, we're gonna try to finally take them down. Starting with this Exos over here in gosh who knows where. Previously we did not have a lot of strength, now we can actually probably deal with them. I will admit, with no easy way to chain them down, some of these monsters will probably be really difficult. I'm gonna immediately buff myself before using this, since that's the best way to doing a lot of damage. And we'll be probably spamming armor a lot more. Nice double chat. Does this actually give us more experience? I'll probably use this just in case, though. If this is anything like the chain attack, maybe it will give bonus experience. Yeah, okay, it did seem like we got a bit more, but at the same time, it also feels all but different, I don't know. Anyways, as for the level up strategy in this game doesn't seem to have a good level up strategy beyond a certain level, so I'm guessing the best strategy to do is to just kill the weaker enemies or slightly stronger enemies in battle over and over again. Out level them. You basically just down level yourself back, and I think you just want to do level 60 through 70 over and over again until you eventually get level 99. That would probably also get pretty boring after a while, considering you literally just find the same monsters repeatedly. Whereas if at least this, we have at least some stuff to do. But yes, I did check, and pretty much if you want to get a higher level, you pretty much have to use expert mode in this game if you want to get to 99, because while you could probably get it without expert mode, it is gonna take a really long time. By the way, I didn't even do any collectibles in Alchemoth, so I need to do that at some point anyway. So while I do that, I'm just gonna take out all of the fog beasts that we never took out before. This is the best way to do a lot of damage right now, so that's why we're right as big blot there. Nice defense down. For most of these breaker battles, thankfully it doesn't really take too long to fall the beast, since it is kind of similar to the regular monsters. The unique monsters, on the other end, might be a bit more difficult. Now, since I am probably wanting to put this game to rest, I've decided that I think I am going to do a semi 100%. The semi 100% will be all characters upgraded to the rank. That means I get all the art coins, basically. And all the things upgraded to the best rank, although that's probably something I could just do off screen. And then, on top of that, all levels, all sorts of other stuff, max level, and probably, of course, killing every monster. Although there are certainly a lot less of them. I like how there's a thing here that just says Hope Way with the ruined icon under the shot. Alright. Ideally, with most of these battles, we want to try and get... For some of the tougher battles, just using Monado armor will typically assist us more in defending, because, like I said, Monado armor is completely busted in this game. The Red Cut is probably the best damage thing we can do, although area attack with yellow is really good for dazing when you need to daze multiple enemies. And blue is basically your backup in case you're just about to die with full mat power. There we go. Dust Staff, that's different. Let's actually check what those equipment are. Not every...
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Just as I thought, just like in the original game, there are different weapons you can get depending on which one you get. And by sacrificing certain abilities, you can get slightly stronger weapons. But I think the one we really want here is this one, because look at the slots on it. So, since there's not really a good way to get ultimate weapons in the game, the closest ultimate weapon you can get instead typically comes with either finding one of the higher rank weapons, and then you also want to get a free slot version of it. Thankfully, it seems we've already picked up some of those conveniently enough, so we'll go ahead and throw those two on our characters first. Dust Staff seems like Melia's ultimate weapon. Yeah, I don't think there's anything better than that. Other than Sun Staff being decently... Wait, maybe... Actually, that could be Ron. Sun Staff seems a bit more balanced. Actually, come to think of it, maybe Sun Staff is her best weapon. That would make sense. This gives her a lot of extra stats, too. I think we just put Sun Staff on, actually. Okay, so I think just doing that, we should have a lot more damage stuff. I'm gonna try and be a bit media with my stuff. So I'll give Blade Attack on you. Auto Attack Stealth as a safety, since you do not want to take aggro at all. And then give... I don't know, actually. Oh, I guess there was something else I threw on him at some point. Probably need to... Whatever, let's throw that on for fun. Alright, the big thing I want on you is probably HP up, some other stuff, and probably, at least... Let's throw some strength on there. I should have topple up gems on everyone. Probably. That would probably actually do more damage. Since we could set it up with the add up a days combo to basically that it'll be like topple. Then still you having HP up, which is probably not so since you're already kind of low on HP to begin with. I'm gonna put haste on you instead. This haste 4 gem should work. There, we have all sorts of different stuff. Skull Canal. We still need a night vision gem. Oh, on our other characters if we want them to hit more, then set the time to night. Alright then. Alright, not much else to do now other than to collect all the collectibles. Since there's not a good way to farm collectibles in these areas in this game, we pretty much just have to collect these as we go along. But obviously there are multiple reasons for doing this. Not just for those. We also need them for... Also need to explore this area anyways to fight all the fog base so we can get more coins. These coins are going to be pretty much all thrown into Kino, since Kino I haven't upgraded much before this, so I do want to... Izzard's up to rank 10, so it makes real sense to probably actually do him. And that probably would be smarter since he is the healer, and not having him might actually just make our... so rough. I don't think there's a reason of maximizing all of them, although with the amount of art increased experience, it does not take long to max out, thankfully. Here we have another monster over here.
Right, let's do this! Nay, they weather any storm. They meet the match with Kino. Yeah! I'm really feeling it. Alright, I'm feeling it. Shadow Backslash!
Oh, we got one of the Ether enemies in there anyway. The Ether enemies can be defeated with melee attacks, but they can become really difficult if you don't do stuff. Use armor. We'll use armor right now. Choke's Mighty gets a lot more use in this, especially if you play without Kino at all, then it becomes one of the only ways to heal in this whole game, so definitely want to use it. It's also a nice backup to die. Since there's multiple of them, just bustering should work really well. And there, oh, okay, I like how it finally told us. Let's throw a damage on you first. So it looks like the earlier you hit that, the more damage it does. That works. Alright, okay, we got rid of him. Even though we didn't have any Ether damage arcs, we are still able to get that pretty good. Oh, there's a Foot Man, sir. That would be... I was about to say... Okay, this one is more of a defensive weapon than anything. I think that other one is probably better, though, for now. Anyway. Looks like we got some more items over here. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to find items at all in Alchemoth. There's just lots to explore here, so it can sometimes take a really long time. Oh well, while we're doing this, more gems will hopefully respawn. Speaking of which, because of how weaker the gems are in this game, it's probably not even worth it to do any gem hunting until you have the maximum possible level of your, your max possible level of your super weapon, whatever. This is like an hour 5 base nearby. Well, we're getting a lot of experience doing this. And yes, this is only going to be mostly just part 1 of the pod base killing. So if you guys wanted some more combat, well, here you go. We're gonna have a lot of it in this video. I'm not going to do a big focus on side quests though, since most of those are probably already done. Jeez Louise, that is something just down Kino really quickly. Although to be fair, he's mostly Ether. That would make sense. Oh yeah, I guess that may make sense. So, Kino reacts to... So that monster reacts whenever somebody uses an Ether art. Which Kino uses pretty much all of them. Almost exclusively arts. Again, we're gonna unleash this on the Nebula just so we don't have to deal with it. There we go. Now we got a Comet Rod. It's nice. So these Fod Beasts, I think, are the only way to get some better equipment in the game. That's one of the weaker weapons, unfortunately. Unfortunately, just like in other RPGs, drops are, of course, randomized, so we never know what exactly we're gonna get until we actually open the chest. I don't know if you can necessarily reload to open the chest early and then just reload your thing until you get what you want. I guess that is something you can try doing. Doesn't seem like it's really worth it to do it though, considering there's already a limitation on what you can even pick up here, let alone you can ever. Anyways, that was pretty simple. We were able to clear pretty much all the Fod Beasts in the area, but anyways, get used to seeing me doing this a lot because that is a thing that we're going to try and do. Essentially, that's the only way to get art coins, is finding and defeating all the Fod Beasts, but also all of the other stuff. And by the way, this also is serving as a partial way to level us up, because a little bit in levels otherwise. Anyways, we got some art coins, so before I even forget anything, let's go straight back to Bionic Soldier and spend some of those items. I'm going to spend them exclusively on Kino's stuff for now, because right now is the territory need to upgrade most if we want to really have that healing up. Probably start with his first start. Oh, okay, there is another character here. So I figured there was at least one for our class here. Max is here. Just what is the meaning of this? Maybe Lady Melia, fear of so many lives and or of all of our troubles could help us in this matter. It's fine. Oh, it's one of those belly only quests.
Oh.
Good thing I just got her a really good weapon. Okay, yeah. I honestly don't know which ones those are. Seems like Shield Klein was used a bit. Ah, whatever, I'll figure it out when I map out. Shield Klein, Healy counter. Crackle, bullet. And illness. Oh, let's actually do Nerdy Bound first, though. There, that guy is arts upgraded a little bit more. Then I can catch him up on arts. Now let's buff up Melia's arts that I previously did. Starting with probably this. Wow! Oh wow! Okay, all that does is really just reduce the cooldown, so I'll do that one first, probably. Alright, armor is the one we want to really upgrade. When you max either, it's probably does a lot of effectiveness. Alright, I have that debuff resist on. Instead, I should have HP up. Just slightly. Whenever she gets close to max, she is going to hit max HP, and I don't want that to interfere with me as, but I still think it's at least worth it to give her 1 HP gem. What does the matter, Maxis? You seem out of sorts. Lady Melia. Well, the thing is, some of the residents have been in an odd state of mind lately. We tried speaking to them, but we can't make heads or tails of it. Certainly, when you mentioned it, I too have observed it. They seemed unfocused, like they were not entirely there. Very vague, Melia. I've been seeking the reason why they are acting this way. In fact, I found someone who seems to know something, but they refuse to tell me anything. Stan, that sounds most vexing. Indeed. Hey, Melia, I know a great burden lies on your shoulders. Note, headed to you unnecessary. Still, I must ask, if you find the time, would you speak to the Sum in my stead? Who may be the person in question today? It's a no-pun traveled by the name Poro. Whoa, that's a lot of experience. This might be an ultimate quest line, actually. My deepest gratitude. The no-pun should be under the blush marquee behind the shop stall. Best of luck, Melia. Sir, that your issue will be attended to with haste. So you're gonna help Melia? Then I'll help too, if you don't mind, Ez. This is not too far away.
Yay!
Wanna ask Poro something? Poro bet is on request from Maxis. Poro not Braun is very fair. Poro, copy loud and clear. Poro not have any that can talk to except friends. In truth, his fault of drink by certain esteemed person of Poro greatness that lightness. Esteemed person tell Poro not to tell Poro having crisis of conscience when people see in trouble states. Seen from their expression that this matter bothers him. What is it, Melly? You look pretty worried. I wish to know what troubles this person. Choke, please assist me in acting. Friends, remember when gather up Poro's favorite? That was actually an experimental product made by esteemed person. Well, think it actually pretty tasty personally. But one day, suddenly boss declare, if have glutton served, then product formula collate. Then he had glutton served to formula, mix it up to drink, and sell it to folks. Instead of drink it all over, become hopeless addicted. Every day, blurry eye up, peel, queue up to purchase. Like peripheral is just tasty drink, but maybe for mom and bird people, have some not good effect too. Person, only thing that matter is profit, and profit is sky high. A boss workout, drink sell, to corner market on glutton serve. Well, cannot stop esteemed person. That if friends tried, then wins to see. Poor leg you to try, please. This is a sample drinking present. Please not drink it by mistake. Name of esteemed bosser? Could have sworn poor little salary. Name of esteemed person is the great mighty Lord Bana. Wait a minute, that's a Xenoblade 2 reference! Chairman Bana, we've heard of from Xenoblade 2. Is that like an early reference to him? I guess Xenoblade 2 kinda came out before Xenoblade Definitive Edition came out, so maybe they added that in as a reference to Xenoblade 2. Interesting. How did things go? Wow. They referenced Chairman Bana of all people. So that's what was behind it. A drink made by this Bana miscreant put them in their state. Nothing that passed through the hands of Bana could ever be believed beneficial to high Entia Oram psychology. Move us to Fordham before he could cause any further pots. May we ask for your help? You could deliver the drink to Ransom and ask him to looking into finding a cure. Oh ho, a terrific penalty, Melia. Pansia, we could restore everyone to normal. I shall call on you then, Maxis. Yes, ma'am. Man, hold it right there. Who's there? That was mere featherwhip from Happy Occlusion. Why meddling kids have to go in metal again? Huh? It's you. So dull and dumb. How do you not realize it? In me, future Emperor Bionis shoulder, Lord Bana, and own fluffy flesh. He's much smaller than he is at Xenoblade 2, but okay, so this is what he looks like, I guess, before. You, Emperor, surely you jest. I definitely see this. If Bina of Lord Bana go off with Hitch, would be already reality by now. You even imagine difficulty of reaching to this point? The ultimate of test batch, even though Portobello say it's delicious, something very wrong with that fun. Test batch into product of other delicious. First tried mixing in growth stimulant, which found in storage. Growth stimulant? Don't tell me used. Well, reward Bana talking. Anyways, mixed with stimulant did not fix revolute. For new band, fish are delicious yet, so I tried mixing fish with a drink. And yes, to catch the fish, you stole the fish trap, did you not? Tell you on, why do you keep trying to butt it? Bana not done with monologue yet. Mix in for fish, for some reason, becomes so disgusting on top of revolting. But then, they ready to celebrate that perfect thing that was looking for. Thing that make any thing into most delicious thing that ever exists, that phantomly leafy. Huh, you mean herb of glutton? To be, Bana overheard chattings with Mr. Radson. After many miss and more miss, perfect product of a miracle drink that it adds so delish it addict. Bana XX. They sang Bana XX to lives, make mountains of dough and everything turn to gray. If one genius move Bana take control of hold by on his shoulder economy, establish biggest empire of all. Do you seriously think true empires are founded on such selfish foundations? I cannot believe you. No girl, shut mouth. You give Lord Banana no choice but to eliminate Robok and revise plan. So this is a forced battle, and since Melia had to do this battle, it seems like you have no choice but to fight with Melia in your party here. Huh? Oh, Bana just added an energy idea. Should use this area for fabrication pack of Advised Bana XX for you. Should a plot will take place in open space so Bana can see faces of Melikins clearly, contorted in shame. No, stop right there. Melia, we have to go after him. Yes. For the Halcon Leech. Chase him down, but please be careful. Jeez Louise. This became much more dangerous all of a sudden. And this does feel like the ultimate quest. Let's actually take a look at the level thing now. Now we finally got opportunity to do that. Oh, it's another level 78 one. Alright. I wanted to at least start it, though. Figures, when you, and I feel like I'm done with all of the quests. It seems a random quest just happened to show up out of pretty much thin air. That just shows you how little I know of this game. It's fine. I'm guessing that one didn't appear, though, until we did some other side quests, at least for the other characters, I imagine. So that would probably be the reason why it appeared now. But that's not really a thing that we're going to have to do now. I still don't know what to do, because, like, our characters are kind of in a mixed part. They're level 74 to 75, which seems decent at first glance, but is actually not good. Because we're still missing some art coins. We still haven't really fully upgraded them. And on top of that, I don't know a better way to level up other than probably down leveling and then going back in. It's kind of trippy. I guess we better just, kill whatever enemies we see from now on, huh? That would make a lot of sense. And yes, the ether-based enemies, if you're wondering why they attacked Kino specifically, had to ether-based attacks with Kino as pretty much all of. So, if you want to safely battle and we're any nearby that, I'll have to probably something done. Ooh, there's a treasure I kind of missed when I was doing that. Of course, I mentioned multiple times that I kind of skipped doing certain monsters on purpose because I was worried about the amount of stuff that I had to do, but now it's like, it's gotten to a point where I think the only way to level is to just walk through these zones, killing everything that appears in our way. So let's start with these enemies first. Thankfully there's lots of higher level zones that we could probably, since we're not trying to kill any extra enemies, we should be using Minato Buster on them. Yeah, okay, there we go. We're getting some nice AP. This seems to be the way to... Okay, I think I found the strat to level up here quickly. There's quite a few enemies in this area too, so we just like do a strat where we clear them all out. That'll be crazy. By the way, this is not necessarily a grind. This is more of a walk around the area and do other stuff. But I figured since we are still gonna be quite a ways away from getting some full upgrades, I've decided screw it all, I'm gonna enter extremely chill mode. Since there's no chain attacks in this game, the only fast way to level up is to just kill as many enemies as you can, so areas like this are probably perfect. In fact, I think I'm gonna go out and say that unless I find something better, this Ida zone may actually be the best zone to level. There's a lot of enemies to kill here, and they don't really take long to respawn. So I think what I'm doing is I'm just gonna kill all of them together. And on top of it, we can use this AoE tack to AoE them down if we need to. You do want to use change, I think. This can do more damage. Wow, we already got up to level 75 just doing that. So yeah, I think this is the way we level, is we just do this until all the monsters start turning blue. Alright. Oh, hey, unique! Finally, something interesting to kill. Let's destroy it. Expect this to be the next couple of videos, because, since this is part of 100%, we want to do it at some point. Yeesh, that guy chunks really hard. We probably should use this to try and remove our aggro. So I moved away to not trigger that. By the way, Banana Eater does have its uses here and there, but only for certain monsters that use those, and it's not very often they even do that. Right. Actually, yeah, it did more damage the later we waited, so that's probably what we want to do. It's almost dead. Let's use Mal Buster to help push it over. There we go. Another unique dad. Just like that. Getting more and more art coins. We got another Sun Staff, which is nice. Maybe we got... maybe we'll get a different upgraded version of that. Nope, just another rank 1 item. Unfortunately, it's random whether it drops a high number or not. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of enemies. It's more than I expected. We are killing multiple of them at some point. I'm just not doing it right now. Or at least be able to get the initiative on them. I shouldn't even be using AoE there. I laid that out, just pulled Frat instantly and probably die. When multiple enemies are involved, it can get much more trickier than just regular enemies. Seems that bind gem I put in is actually working more than I thought. Or maybe just somebody else's afoot to mine, because they are getting binded. Although they are only regular monsters. Kill myself just as a safe way. Yeah, I used to see this a lot, by the way, because this is probably one of the best places to level. And I imagine it is actually the best place to level, just because there's so many darn enemies to kill that you can do other stuff.
Column mill.
On top of that, because of how powerful the Day's chain attack thing is, you could probably just gather a whole bunch of them together and just immediately use the Pawn Spectre ability to try and kill as many of them as I can. In fact, maybe I should try to do something like that now. As a safety, I'll use this Ortega, or Lugo, whatever, to build up some aggro, and then maybe I'll pull the other enemies in. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Let's walk over here. Doesn't even take that long. We use Buster to try and get their attention, and then we're going to immediately use the yellow Pawn Spectre thing to instantly daze everyone. It should do some nice area damage. There we go. See, look at that. Now, with nothing to do, they all just kind of fall over, and we got a lot of experience just doing that.
But Nene tied too. Kino, you give cuddle first.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Much more better.
Right, let's do this.
Paradetta on the search for Nene. They meet their match with Kino.
Alright.
Nice work getting in the rhythm. We can definitely do this. Building a mark. Cigarette. We got through that pretty good.
Did Nene knock up some? Kino plus psychics are non-defeatable.
Alright, so yeah, this seems to be the ultimate way to level up. Oh, okay, so you can actually interrupt this whole day. I thought you had to let it escape, but apparently if you just preemptively use Batlap on it, you can change that. And this spot up here is probably the best. Whoa, hang on. Hang on. Let's actually take this. Okay, no, wait. This one is... Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the one that has Marquich OD. This is the one that I mentioned was kind of scary. We will fight it, but we'll take him first. Alright, this is going to be one of the bigger battles, probably. But it's also probably where most of our experience is going to be had. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind.
Are non-defeatable. Nene need more. More.
Let's do this.
True power. Or hero one in training.
Oh, here we go. Look at all the enemies attacking us. Yeah, alright, here we go. We're gonna daze right off the bat.
Do it now. I'm feeling it.
There you go. Nice level up during the battle. I like how just using one big champ that we're able to basically destroy all the enemies. By the way, I really should be calling it the Pawn Spectre super attack, but still basically my chain attack. Whoa. That might be an instant death spike, I don't know yet, but also Kino just has a really low HP, so it could just be that. We haven't seen an instant death spike yet. The easiest way to see is if they go from full health to just dead. That would make sense. Armor. There we go.
Are non-defeatable.
Yeah, okay, that's the best way to get a lot of experience. That did not take much to do. And then you could probably just respawn the monsters like you did with the previous strat. Although, with the new strat change, I'm guessing I'll have to briefly go back to our weaker areas first to kill monsters there until I eventually get stuff back. I should actually... No, I should keep it on night, actually, because remember, that activates my night vision gem. Sometimes I forget about that being a thing. Oh, apparently this 5 beast respawn. Interesting.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
One hero more than enough for this. Will be devastating. Take a cleanse.
Perfected! We're ready for your assistance. We can definitely do this.
Pulse Magus, remind to let loose. Evelyn did enough for one
You never stood a chance.
Nene needs more. More. Winning just come natural to Kino.
Yeah. Figures, I figured 5 beasts can respawn too. Though we didn't really get much out of that. Yeah, so that area up on the right is probably the best spot for us to go right now. Isn't there a monster here at a big time of day? Would make sense. Yeah, there's one up there. Oh, here he is.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
One Kino more than enough for this. Will be dead before can take a plunge.
Of course, at the very start of the game, this was a really strong opponent. But now we're much stronger than before. I didn't even see where it went. I kind of just hopped off and then just kind of forgot about it. This was a big bird flying very high up in the air. Yeah, okay, I imagine you have to go up to a very high spot to lure it back down. I think the only spot that will work for it, though, is probably up here. By the way, I probably will just be doing a bit of that extra grinding, but I'll be also down-leveling myself just slightly so I can do more stuff along with it, because I do want to raise my level at least a little bit, and I do know that much. Yeah, I imagine this area, either on the right side area over here, or the spot close to the edge is the only area where we can get close enough to actually attack anything. So I'm probably gonna just stay around here, but flies near this area. Actually, even better, there's another area over here that we can get to, too. Ah, annoying. Pesky little thing. Seems you may have to be a lower level to actually challenge it, but I guess we could just use expert mode to force it to fly down. You know what? I think that's exactly what they're gonna do. So, I think I've talked about this thing called expert mode for a little bit, but I haven't actually mentioned what I actually used it for, or if it was even used at all. Well, this is how we're gonna use that finally now. So the way you do this is you turn this off, and then you basically can down level your characters to whatever you want. I'll set every character to the same level to make it easier. And then you can just level them up whenever. Essentially, when you use this, you will actively store character experience. And you can do this indefinitely, and this is how you actually will have to level to 99 in the game, is using expert mode. So now that we've done that, the air marshal is now more around our level, which actually will add in an additional effect that perhaps now he can actually just see us from ground level, and we can just fight him there instead. I don't know what else we can do otherwise, because this guy's gonna be very hard to fight anywhere else. Hopefully he just gets upset normally, but yeah, okay. I just realized he has a little section and he flies during there, so on second thought, maybe I don't need that, but alright, well now I know where he flies down. I guess I'll have to wait a little bit to challenge him. I do want to fight this guy, so to save a little bit of time, I'll pause when I'm actually in the battle, until when I'm actually in the battle, I guess. Alright, so I didn't pass the time for much long, I just kind of waited. So now that we have the air marshal effect on, we should be able to just lure him, which we finally were able to do. Gosh dang, even getting this guy to fight at all is really awkward. It reminds me of that One Ever monster for Xenoblade 3, where it was really hard to even engage in battle with him at all. So most of the actual fight was just trying to frickin' find the bloody thing and then actually challenge it. Anyways, we're gonna get this down and then probably get some more art coin, even more art coins for Kino. Then after that, only Shulk will need more art coins, and then our main party is basically as powered up as we can come into the next battle. Oh jeez, I barely survived that. Yeah, I'm immediately healing. I went so fast that I never got to choose my theme. That one worked really well for me then. There we go. That took a little longer than I wanted it to, but we were able to get that down eventually. And just so you know, there's going to be a lot more of that to come too. I think you have to defeat each fall beast and each of the other stuff once. Also, I like how all of the characters just kind of vanish from there whenever you stop this, and then you just... Now all the shops just kind of jump to Grandal. It really is the big town of this game, although even though it's not nearly as big as Alchemov was in the base game. As for sure. Right. What am I doing? The arts manual book. Yeah, that's right. I will say they kind of changed the way the art manual setup is now in this game. Hackle bullet. Little Bast. We might actually be fully upgraded on Keto once we get this. Alright. And yes, this is also probably how you would farm AP as well, if anybody is wondering about that. Yeah, this is probably how you would have to farm AP or ability points as well. I guess that would make sense, but... Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I imagine... I don't think you really even have to upgrade most of these arts anyway. I feel like just auto armor, a few other stuff, and I guess most of the other characters' arts. Just the main arts you want to use are the only ones you need to upgrade. If you're never going to use the other arts, then there's not really any point to upgrading them. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oop, I saved over the wrong spot on accident. Whatever. There are 2 spots now. It's not like I'm gonna redo this fail anyway. But it's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like, you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.